Hello, this is Mitch Tarr, President and founder of ZinMarketing.com. Today we are going to talk about pop-ups, a topic that is really emotional for many of you. But quite frankly, most people I talk to don't like them, and they absolutely work like gangbusters. They absolutely work. If you use them, you will get better results, and your list will grow bigger, faster, which means more leads, more sales, more of whatever you're trying to do with your email marketing. So you can transfer your distaste for pop-ups to your own website and pass up on the benefits, or you can suck it up and try it, see what it feels like, and get way better results. And you will notice a difference in results. And I mean things like doubling, quadrupling the number of people that join your list just from doing this properly. Now, there's a way to do pop-ups poorly that are really aggravating and annoying, and there's ways to do them that are kind of nice and clean. So I'm going to just go through and show you some examples. I'm using some samples from a company called Pop-Up Domination, which actually, they sell the pop-up software, or license it rather. So here's some examples of pop-ups, and I think what I'll do is I'll just go through and talk about these examples so that you can see why, ways to make your pop-ups better and more effective. It doesn't matter what page this is on, and this is just a sample. This is not a real one. What's valuable here is you can see that this pop-up is big enough to give you the real estate to explain what you're doing and why people should pay attention to it. If you're going to put this up in front of people, you really should explain yourself. Give them some benefits, give them some reasons to join, maybe put an incentive here, but you've inserted yourself in their attention span, so it's really a good idea to make sure that you have language in there with some benefits that tells people why they should join. And that just makes it easier to swallow when you see pop-ups coming at you like this. The second thing is, you can really, when you're doing pop-ups and you've got your copy on there, you can control when this pop-up comes up and where it comes up. So those are two different points, but let's just do the where first. You can set this to come up on every single page on your site, homepage, landing pages, blog pages, pretty much everything. So no matter where someone connects with you or shows up on your site, they're going to see a pop-up. You could be more selective and only put it on a blog post page, or only put it on a sales page or a landing page, or only put it on your home page. So you can control where these things go, so it's not arbitrary. It's your choice. The other thing you can do is you also can set pop-ups so that repeat visitors don't see them. So if you're doing remarketing or retargeting, people come back to your website and suddenly the pop-up doesn't show up the second time they're there. That can be a nice little touch so that people have seen it once at their first visit, their second time they don't see it. Now you might be of the school that if people didn't sign up the first time, you want to remind them and give them a second chance. So you may not want to turn that feature on at all. So that's kind of another option. The third thing I think you should be aware of, and this makes a really big difference, is at what point does the pop-up show up? Does it show up immediately at 0 seconds? So that when you land on the page, before you even have a chance to get oriented, you're looking at a pop-up. That can be abrasive, and that can be a barrier. So that can be a problem. But what if you made the pop-up show up at 60 seconds? After 60 seconds, all of your bounces have probably taken place. So all of the bounces that are going to take place in the first 15 seconds or 10 seconds are out of there. People have had time in 60 seconds to read a little bit, to get oriented and go, yeah, I'm getting these guys. I'd like to stay a little bit longer and read some more. Then the pop-up shows up. So you can control how long that timing is, and you'll want to time it somewhere along your average page time on page. So look at your statistics, see how long people are on your site, and then decide where to put the pop-up in. And you'll discover that if you use different timings, you will get different results. So you'll get a different sign-up rate at 45 seconds than at 0 seconds. And we've tested things anywhere from 15 to 90 seconds, and somewhere along there works best for you. Best thing to do is try it. Something else you can do with pop-ups these days is make them more interesting. Put in a video, which again explains why people should follow up with you, why they should do the thing you want them to do, which is join your list. or whatever the incentive is, you can explain the incentive. So videos are becoming a lot more popular these days. They're a lot more effective, and this is a really good thing to test on your pop-up windows. So you can, if you're really uncomfortable about showing a pop-up, you, the CEO or the president or owner, could show up and say, I'm really sorry to jump up in front of you like this, but I wanted to share with something with you that's kind of really important. It's so important that I felt this little video would help you to understand what we do and why you should join our list. Something, that language is not it, but something like that, where you soften the blow a little bit and explain why. So just imagine the pop-ups that in your head you really hate, and then just compare it to the way that we've done them, where we put them on select pages. We've given you some benefits of some strong copy or maybe a video. We've tested different timings so that it doesn't show up immediately. It can show up after you've been on the page a while longer and you've got time to be oriented. And we've used the right type of pop-up. You can see there are different styles and sizes and shapes and colors and where they come from. And there's lots of different ways to do a pop-up. So you can make this work for yourself. And really that's the idea is you have to get over the fact that you don't like them, we don't like them, nobody really likes them, but they really, really work. So if you want to double, quadruple, or improve the rate at which people join your list, explore this feature and see if it works for you and if you can make it more effective using these tips. Of course, we do email marketing for people all day long. You can learn more at our website, or you can learn how to do email marketing yourself at nospamemailmarketing.com, where we have a free training program videos for you. So thanks very much, and we will talk to you next time.